Alright, in this video I want to show how to replace a recoil assembly on one of these 550EX Briggs engines. This applies to all that use this snap-in recoil assembly. And I will link down in the description below to a recoil assembly that you all can get. And this is what it looks like. Now, you don't need to change the little starter cup. And this is what the process is. These things can be tricky to replace. You know, these recoils, they always go bad, and it's just easier to replace them than, you know, fighting with fixing a spring and all of that. So let's get into it. So all you need is 2 flathead screwdrivers. I start out with 1, but if you look where the tabs are, all you gotta do is pry the tabs in. There's like a little slot under there for a screwdriver. You'll feel it like fit in, or you just do like I do and, you know, work around it. And right there's one of the little slots for a screwdriver, and you just basically pry it. And a lot of times you can get lucky and do it with just 1 screwdriver, but as you see here, rather quickly I go and fish out another screwdriver from my overflowing screwdriver drawer, and my shop is off to a busy start. That is why there has been a lack of videos, but figured I'd just do this little quick one and just show how simple it is to change one of these all too familiar recoil assemblies. Everything is plastic nowadays. So I got another screwdriver, and it's got a little smaller tip on it, but it really doesn't matter. And you get the other one in there, and you see it pop out, and you go to the other one and do the same thing on all 4 recoils. This is actually what Briggs calls their rotatable recoil, because you can snap it in any way. And you see there I just did it with 1 screwdriver and pried it out. And as long as the plastic ain't too brittle, you can do this. Sometimes you have to use 2 screwdrivers, but you can make do with 1. All you gotta do is just, you know, put it in that little slot and give it a twist and work it your way around, and it will pop out. And then you can just end up peeling it off, which I'll do that here momentarily. So see, here I'm using 2 screwdrivers because this one here was giving me a little trouble, and I'm bending the heck out of it. It doesn't matter if you damage the old recoil because it's trash anyways, and you've seen it pop out. And then I just basically peel it out of there, peel it off like a band-aid. And this is the new one. As you can see how it fits in. And then you really have to press it in there until it locks, but make sure you have it lined up and it will fall into place. Let's see here. So I'm clipping it in. And I do recommend wearing gloves for this. And there we go. It is snapped in. Make sure all the tabs are down. Sometimes you have to give them a little press with a screwdriver, but see, I really pressed it in there and they snapped in. And everything is good, and we are back in business. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and there'll be more to come. Now, this is to clarify something. It's the end of the video. I hope you stick around. This is the motor I put a recoil on. In the previous clip that you've seen, that I said you didn't have to change the starter cup that came with the new recoil. Well, you do, because it's a totally different design. See here where it's also been catching. So yeah, we're going to change it. So let me get the tools and we'll get to doing it. So to change this recoil starter cup, it's fairly easy. Just 15/16 impact socket. Take the old one off and drop the old one, and then put the new one on. And put the little stop washer, as I call it, dab of blue Loctite, don't ever use red. Start the nut by hand a few threads, and then just hammer it on with the impact. Put the recoil on, zip the 3 8mm screws in, and you're all done. So I hope this video helps someone. Please leave a comment if you like. The links are in the description below to all the materials, supplies, and tools that I use. And as always, see you all in the next one. Bye for now.